It's been a while since I made one of these pitching videos, but I've been rewatching The Owl House for my big video on it, and I want to fill in some of those gaps in the story. So today, I'm going to be pitching a mini-series based on the greatest musician on the Boiling Isles, Rain Whispers, and their secret rebellion, the Bats. Before we begin, I want to establish something. I've made 4 videos in this pitching series based on The Owl House, and while those have been their own individual videos, going forward, I'll be establishing my own personal canon. I have more Owl House pitching videos planned, and I'll be taking the different story beats from those and intertwining them with each other. So let's start with this series. First off, we need a name. I don't think we need anything that crazy, just something like The Bats, maybe with a subtitle like an Owl House series, but keep it out of the logo. Just have it appear on the Disney Plus page. And on Disney Plus, if this is where it was to be released, then we can have a better variety of episode lengths, rather than trying to drag an episode out or rush through it. For a mini-series like this, I think a runtime of about 5 to 10 minutes, excluding the credits, would be the best fit. But let's actually talk about the episodes now. Starting off with... Before the events of Hunting Palisman, where we first see Rain as the Bard Covenhead, the Covenhead was Snoodercrane. We know basically nothing about them, except for this one image and that they apparently retired. I think that, like Rain, Snoodercrane also saw Belos' corruption. They would work with Rain to uncover the truth. The episode would see the two of them infiltrating an Emperor's Coven facility to uncover secrets. However, they get found out. Or rather, Snoodercrane does, and they would distract Coven guards so Rain could escape undetected with the information about a big spell being planned for the Day of Unity. Snoodercrane would then be captured and petrified, and Rain would officially become the Bard Covenhead. And with the new information learned, as well as Ida's wise words from the past, they are inspired to create a secret rebel group. Now, Rain can't do this alone, so they need to recruit some help. Obviously, they can't just go around asking random witches, since that would defeat the whole point of being a secret undercover rebel. So they need to put out an anonymous message to the Bard Coven members about a meeting somewhere. 3 people meet up with them in secret. And of course, I'm talking about Katya, Derwin, and Ember. We then get a scene where our 4 characters get to know each other. Not just about their anti-Belos beliefs, but just who they are as people, since that personal connection can help them work better as a team. Perhaps some pro-Belos bards or even some Emperor's Coven scouts try to ambush them. We have an action scene where they fight together for the first time while hiding their identities. They manage to escape, set up a base, and begin planning what to do next. This is probably the simplest episode of the 5. Take the scene from Ida's Requiem where they help to free wild witches from being captured by the Emperor's Coven, and go into more detail about one of their missions. Just without Ida, obviously. Rain would also explain to Katya, Derwin, and Ember what they were shown by Belos along with the other Coven heads during the opening to Hunting Palisman, as well as preparing to be publicly announced as the new Bard head. If the name doesn't make it obvious enough, this would take place during the events of Ida's Requiem. There would even be a few short scenes that would play out exactly the same. We would see what the Bats were doing prior to when we first see them in the main episode. We would also see them getting that fake anonymous tip from Darius, as well as the events that took place between Ida running off back to Losing King and Kikimora showing up. We can see Darius explain everything to Rain, and how he and Everwolf are on their side, but they need to keep up the act, since while Darius told Kiki not to get involved, he doesn't want to risk anything. The episode ends with Rain, Darius, and Ebba in the castle, with Darius telling Rain that the rest of the Bats are out of the Conformatorium and are in hiding. He's also heard whispers that a certain Coven scout may be on their side as well. Final episode will be set around the events leading up to O Titan, Where Art Thou? While Rain continues to pretend to be under the mind control of Terra, Darius, Ebba, Katya, Derwin, and Ember go on a secret mission and discover the truth about the Day of Unity. Steve quits the Emperor's Coven and ends up joining the group. However, he stays out on missions for now, as he still needs some time to rethink his worldview. And while on Coven duties, Rain receives a call from a familiar face. And we all know what happens next. This is the most effort I've ever put into one of these pitching videos, and I really enjoyed making it. I hope you enjoyed too. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias, like and subscribe to make me smile, and I will see you later.